What's up, guys? I'm back. So, I know I didn't record SmackDown this week, but I have a reason behind that. I think going forward, we're going to stop covering SmackDown on pay-per-view weeks. Only reason why is because, by the time I record, I work on Fridays, like, all day long. So I record SmackDown really late that night, sometimes even Saturday mornings. So when you think about it, if it's pay-per-view weekend, by the time my SmackDown review is done, edited, and uploaded, it's the next morning on Saturday morning, and at that point, no one's going to be listening to it, no one's going to care, because at that point, it's a pay-per-view day. No one cares about SmackDown. So going forward, I'm still going to be reviewing SmackDown whenever it's not pay-per-view week, but when it's a pay-per-view week for now on, I think I'm just not going to do SmackDown that week. I'm just going to do Raw and NXT. That's it. And then the pay-per-view. So that's why there's no SmackDown review this week. It's pay-per-view week. SummerSlam night 1, night 2. It's SummerSlam week, SummerSlam weekend. SummerSlam Saturday, night 1, just concluded a couple hours ago. It's now 12:58 in the morning, the next Sunday morning, as I'm recording this. So night 1 is officially in the books. And honestly, that was a pretty fun show. TKO has not been great, obviously. The company's not been great, obviously. But night 1 was a solid show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The matches were fun, and the car as a whole was pretty solid. Tomorrow night, well, today technically, night 2 I'm scared of, because night 1's card had all the big, I don't know why they didn't split it up more. Night 1 had all the huge matches, night 2 looks kind of boring. I don't know. It's weird. Night 1 was stacked, night 2 looks kind of like a meh type of show. But that's just me personally. So that's really it for my intro. So time to review. This is the time to review now. So I'm going to be having a review for night 1. This is night 1's review. And I'm going to have a second review tomorrow, later tonight of night 2. And then we'll be back on Monday for Raw, normal schedule again. So, anyway, yeah, let's get started now with the first match. Alright, the first match. Liv Morgan defends the Women's World Championship against the Queen of the Ring winner, Io Sky. This is a rematch with Queen of the Ring. The actual Queen of the Ring United Champions pay-per-view. Liv Morgan, the Women's World Champion, was in the finals of Queen of the Ring and United Champions and got pinned by Io Sky to win Queen of the Ring. So Io then challenged Liv. This match, I did predict Liv to win, and I was correct. The reason why I predicted her, everyone else was saying, a lot of people were saying Io. The reason why I didn't think it was her is because I could not see Io. I could not see them letting Io pin Liv twice in a row. If Io won one match, Liv's gonna win the other match. 50-50. This company loves 50-50 booking. So, Liv Morgan did retain. This was her first defense in the reign, by the way. She won it at WrestleMania in April. It's now August 2nd, and this was her first defense. She's had the championship now for how long was that? 4, 5, 6. So, like 4 or 5 months, and this was her first defense. And 108 days as champion, by the way. So she's now gone over 100 days without defense until now. That's crazy. Anyway, the match on the other hand, was really good. The match was a lot of fun. Better than the first one, honestly, Queen of the Night Champion. This one was better. This was a really good opening match, really fun match, really good. These ladies killed it. Toward the end of the match, Raquel Rodriguez, the new Women's Intercontinental Champion, her and Roxanne Perez tried to get involved, and pretty much Io attacked them away. But because of that distraction, Liv ended up getting the pinfall victory, and she beat Io to retain the title. And that was the end of the match. So overall, really solid first match. And that's it. Let's hope she gets more challenges and defends them more. But yeah, next match. This second match, I actually predicted completely wrong. I really thought they were going to get the Bloodline to win because it's the Bloodline. And they always win, lol. So the match was LA Knight, Royce and recently turned babyface Sikoa versus the Usos, Jay and Jimmy, and Jacob Fatu, who are seemingly heels in this match. And Roman's not. The Bloodline is so confusing right now. I don't know who's facing heel anymore. Well, I do know it's a major babyface now, Solo Sikoa. He's been calling, he's been making jokes to fans, hugging LA Knight and stuff. Solo Sikoa, this dude's hilarious. He was the highlight of this match. As you saw, I don't know if you guys saw this week on Raw. Solo Sikoa had like his first real babyface promo this week on Raw, and he was like making jokes, being funny, even making videos with eating, and He was getting solo chants, cheers. People were laughing. The crowd, they're loving him. I said months ago, when this guy turns babyface, he's gonna get over with how funny he is, and I was right. And a lot of other people said that, and they're also right. This dude is money. He's getting over as a babyface. He was the best thing on Raw this week. He's so good. He's so entertaining. The NFTs held him back because they were trying too hard to make him premium Roman, and it wasn't working. He was mini tribal chief. They're letting him be his natural self now, not a character. And look how good he is. He's so good. I love him. And yeah, this six-man tag match was really fun. Thankfully, Team LA Knight, Soul Sikoa, and Royce got the win after the match. Knight and Soul hug. I think they're turning face for real. Now is the match. Very fun. Now on to the next. Alright guys, so this is the third match. This was Nick Aldis' first match in 3 years and his first ever WWE match. So it was a WWE in-ring debut versus Gunther. They've improved for a little bit now. And Nick Aldis, I haven't seen much of his stuff before WWE. I know he was in TNA or Vine, all these different places. Former TNA World Champion, I know all that. The former TNA Tag Champ, all that. But I never watched. I've seen clips of his past matches in those companies, but I've never seen a full match of his. So this is my first ever full match of his that I've seen. And I gotta say, I was really impressed. When the crowd was chanting, "You still got it," I was saying that too. It was really good. But he did not win. Gunther won, which I think is the right choice. Gunther needed more. He's been on a losing streak. His aura's gone. I also predicted him winning. So this makes my prediction 2-1. This was really good. Of course, you couldn't ask for a better opponent in your first match in 3 years than Gunther. Because Gunther was a professional. He's going to carry you and make you look great. Because Gunther is not a bad wrestler. Whoever says that is wrong. Gunther has a good match, a very good match. So this is a really good match. Great match for him to come back to. Here's what I don't like though, and this is what's on the main show. This was actually on the post show after the show off here. On the post show, Nick Aldis was getting interviewed in the back. Triple H came in and reinstated Nick Aldis as SmackDown General Manager. So what the hell was the point of this match even happening? You would think he'd become a major player on the roster now. He goes right back where he was before as the GM. So what was the point of this match even happening? Stupid. But yeah, that's it for this match. On to the next. Fourth match. Okay, so this feud's been going on because Paige and Brie lost women's tag titles to Fallon, Henley, and Reid, and then recently Nikki Bella came back to help Paige and Brie. So they set the 6-woman tag right here. It's Paige, the Hall of Famers, Bella, and Nikki and Brie versus Fatal Influences, all three of them, Jacy, Jayne, the women's tag champs, Fallon, Henley, and Lainey, Reid, all three of them. I got this prediction wrong. I thought they were going to give Paige, Brie, and Nikki the win. This is Nikki's first match back since her injury before Mania. But no, the Fatal Influence won, which I'm glad I got this one wrong. They were the better choice. They're the newer stars, build the future. And they're the women's tag champs. They shouldn't be losing. So I was happy with this outcome. I'm not a fan of the Bella twins. I love Paige. Paige fan, not Bella's. So I'm happy to see them lose. But I just don't care about this. After the match is the more important thing anyway. After the match, Paige and Nikki and Brie were just like, alright, whatever, we'll get it next time. Then out of nowhere, the Bellas betray Paige. They attack her from behind and they turn heel, both of them turn heel, and they beat her up. Now, that was it. So, curious where this goes. One thing I was thinking, maybe this is how they bring AJ Lee back. Paige and AJ fight the Bellas in a tag match. Now I don't know, but then also on the post show, Triple H said that. Of course, right as Nikki Bella comes back, Brie Bella gets hurt. Brie suffered a shoulder injury in this match, might be out for a bit. So this is we're getting Paige Nikki Bella feud 1-on-1, I guess. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's go to the fifth match.
The ref signaling the start of this championship contest here tonight.
For once, Cody Rhodes is not in the main event picture. I'm shocked that Cody and Punk was not the main event of this show. Out of the 6 matches on this card, this was the 5th one. They were the second last match before Oba and Brock. Crazy. So yeah, this is CM Punk's first defense in this WWE Championship ring. And he defended the belt against Cody Rhodes, giving him a rematch. I'm shocked with him, but thank goodness that Cody Rhodes curse is over. Punk broke the curse. Cody did not win the belt back. Drew McIntyre, he won it back from. Sami Zayn, he won it back from. Like, for once, Cody didn't just win the belt back again for a 4th time. Thankfully, Punk retained, and Cody did not win it back again so quickly, like he usually does. And I think this one correctly too. Now I'm like, at this point now I'm 3-2. I think the Punk retained and got it right. I thought he was going to retain it after the match. Cody was going to turn heel. Heel turn not happen. I got the match section right. Basically, towards the end of the match, Randy Orton he returned. After he lost Cody Mania, he's still mad at Cody. Randy came out and screwed Cody. RKO him out of nowhere from behind when the ref got knocked down. And that helped CM Punk retain as the champion. And tomorrow night on night 2, we get the Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, normal contender match. So whoever wins that going to be challenging Punk next. So we're going to get Punk versus Finn next, or Punk versus Sami. It was a very good match though. I'll give Cody credit. I'm not saying him, but him and Punk had a pretty good match. I don't think it was better than Punk and Roman and Mania, but it's still pretty good. 18 years to make it. 18 years ago, this was less than he fought on it. Crazy to think of. Yeah, that was it. Not the main event. Our main event is over Femi and Brock Lesnar's SummerSlam match, which we're about to go to now.
The most chilling, unforgiving, ominous structure in all.
I'm actually happy this is the main event because at least they give Oba Femi a big main event win. Oba Femi, this man's gonna be a huge. He already is. King of the Ring winner. He beat Brock Lesnar twice now, and he made that one of the big 4 pay-per-views in this match. Which is crazy. So Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar were tied 1-1 going into this this match, and this is the tiebreaker finale. Hell in a Cell. Big match. Hell in a Cell was special again. Hell in a Cell was great against the CM Punk Drew McIntyre out there 2 years ago. This was really fun. I don't think it beat Punk. I don't think it topped Punk Drew, but it was still really good. Hell in a Cell. It was fun. This is the final match from the 2. This is the finale. I don't know if this is Brock's retirement. It was his hometown. Maybe he's done for good. But Saudi Arabia is next year. WrestleMania. Let me talk Brock for Saudi money. I don't know. This is definitely the end of the Oba feud. He gave Oba the win, which I love. That's a great choice. Oba Femi, I got the picture right too, so I ended up 4-2. Oba Femi did defeat Brock Lesnar after getting F5 like 3 or 4 times. It was fun. And Oba won. Then the credits rolled and the show, but then after the credits, Brock Lesnar comes back, gets a mic. He puts over Oba Femi like crazy, saying like, this man is the future. I'm the past, he's the future. Yeah, and Michael Cole calls over the next big thing. They just put him over like crazy. He's gonna be a big deal. They seem to be the face of the company, the way they're pushing him. Mark my word, he'll win the Rumble. He'll be a world champion very soon. So, this was great. Great ending to the show. Brock going out of character and putting Oba over is nice. And Paul Heyman there, right? Like, he was everyone's got that. It's good stuff. That's really it. I don't know how much news to talk about. Most of the news right now is this show, which I just want to follow. But I'll be back for night 2 tomorrow. This is it for night 2. Overall, solid show. That's really it. So I'll be back for you guys tomorrow. Until next time, adios.